New here at 6, the unofficial start to summer is right around the corner, and that means summer travel season is here. But while you're either booking your trip or on it, you want to keep your information protected. We got a chance to sit down with identity fraud expert Bryan Lewis, who says the upstate is a hotbed for identity theft, and he has some advice on how to stay safe. And Mr. Lewis, thank you so much for joining us here this afternoon. Ultimately, we want to protect people as they now head on summer vacations because Memorial Day, right around the corner, a lot of people planning trips. So what's the number one thing you want everyone to know about at home as they get ready to start planning those trips?
Look, there's a lot of people out there that want to steal from you two ways. They're either going to buy your identity or they're going to get you to give them your identity or take your money. And a lot of what they're doing around the holiday times are putting out deals too good to be true to get your money.
So what would be the one or two things you would want everyone to be on the lookout for? You said that, ultimately, of course, they want to get your information. They want to take your identity. But as they're planning those trips, what are one or two things that are really telltale signs of a scam?
Look, I always say to everyone, if something looks too good to be true, it probably is. And right now, people can mimic websites. They can send emails that look just like it came from a real company. And people fall for that. You'll click on it, and it's such a bargain for the hotel or the airfare or the sporting event or whatever it is that you put in all your information. And now they have it, and they go shopping as you. Because if you really think about it, to do anything, open a bank account, open up a credit card account at a department store, they ask for two things: Social Security number and government ID. And this stack of fake IDs are ones that we got from law enforcement. So they're very easy to get. They're absolutely realistic. I put my South Carolina a real one against a fake one. Can't tell the difference.
Wow. And really, it seems like the upstate is somewhere that you've seen the numbers where a lot of people in the upstate are pretty vulnerable to these scams.
South Carolina in general ranked 10th in the nation for fraud going up over a three-year period at around 69%, 65-69%. The Greenville area went up even more, just shy of 80% and just over 20% in the last year alone. So the area is being targeted.
And you're saying that if it looks like it's too good to be true for a lot of people, how can they double check to make sure that if it is a really good deal and they want to go ahead and book it and go on that trip, how can they double check to make sure it is legitimate?
Couple things to always do. Really look at the URL. Like, we will spoof our own employees by just moving the I and the L in IntelliCheck, and people will fall for it. Don't click on a link unless you've hovered over it, and it'll tell you, the link will pop up and it'll give you an idea, is that really the company that I'm dealing with or not? So really what I'd say, the number one thing is vigilance on the front end to protect yourself from having to worry about all the things you need to do on the back end should your identity be stolen.
A lot of people will also be going on staycations. They want to stay at home. We're all facing inflation. So what would be some advice for anyone who said, you know what, I'm going to keep it indoors. I'm going to keep it here locally and have a nice little staycation with the family?
Yeah, and what they'll hit on there generally is things that, again, concerts, shows, ball games, whatever it is. Again, they're figuring you're going to stay home. You're going to want to do those things. Make sure that, again, it's real. And then another thing that I tell people, unless you're using one of those devices where it's directly in front of you when you're paying for a credit, using your credit card, don't use your debit card. You're always protected with your credit card, not always so with your debit card if money's taken. And you're really giving something away that's very valuable to somebody who goes behind a curtain.
Summer right around the corner. Bryan Lewis, CEO of IntelliCheck for us. Mr. Lewis, thank you so much.
Thank you.